Good. Close the door. In my hand. Rain Jack. Right. Oh. Good. Yeah. Right. 3, 2, 1. The stakes quite literally don't get any higher than this. Welcome back to Anfield for the second time in just 3 weeks as Liverpool face another monumental test in their second season as ultimately champions. And it's safe to say this tower defence is going a lot better than the first attempt. The Reds arrive unbeaten in 4, but pressure is heavy real. Back-to-back draws followed by a narrow 2-1 win over Real Betis last week have left Arne Slot's side knowing that home form is non-negotiable with the chasing pack lurking. 2 points is all that separates the top two. Margins could not be finer. Standing their way are FC Barcelona, riding back-to-back wins and fresh from a huge 1-0 victory over PSG in Catalonia last week. This is a ground Barça have enjoyed in recent seasons. Dominant wins here in 2022 and 2024 still echo, but Liverpool had the upper hand in the fixture last season, running out 2-0 winners in week 5. Virgil van Dijk captains the side and keeps his place after featuring against PSG, while Florian Wirtz continues behind Hugo Ekitiké. In normal moment too, youth prospects like Rio Ngoma and Trenioni make their first appearances on an Ultimate League team sheet. Hansi Flick also names an unchanged 11 with Frankie de Jong flourishing alongside Pedri in the double pivot. Marcus Rashford is held in reserve as a potential game changer, while Ronald Araujo makes his first appearance back on the bench. So here we go, first versus second, 2 points apart. Liverpool in wine red, Barcelona in Kobe gold. Game on at Anfield. And away we go, ladies and gentlemen. Week 15, ultimately prime time. Let's see who's got the edge in this one. Someone's got to give. Koundé starts us off and we'll win a corner. And then the first 2 minutes, it'll actually win a free kick, actually. I think. Yes, it will, yes. I don't really get what that was for, to be honest. It looked like a clean challenge by Milos Kerkez. Rafinha delivers. Looking for Pedri. That's not really the greatest target. Here's Paul Kubashi. De Jong. Pedri. Good line one up here from distance. It's blocked. Here's Frimpong now in replace of Conor Bradley, who is out for the rest of the season. Ekitiké lifts it forward and easy for Juan Garcia. Rafinha up against Squirrel Birch. There's quality all over this pitch, isn't there? Fermin Lopez, Yamal. Van Dijk wins the first battle between them two. Expect to see many more as we head further and further into the game. Salah. Yet to score against Barcelona in this league. And it's going to be a yellow card here for Alejandro Balde. 6 minutes in. I mean, does he even try and win the ball here? Ooh, remains to be seen. It's also the Premier League champions against the La Liga champions. Although you wouldn't expect that from considering last season Liverpool obviously maintained that with an ultimately title. Meanwhile, Barcelona finished in a lowly 23rd. I believe 24th actually, I think. It was near around there. So was like, shot to Salah, gets the 1-2. Mo Salah! And that's the first big chance of the game. A well taken volley, but no direction, and it will leave Liverpool with a corner. What a job Arne Slot has done with this side. Let's go. Konate trying to flick it forward. Smash clear by Yamal. Here's Konate. Van Dijk, Szoboszlai. We know we can hit them from distance. And he might have a go here. Gets a rip from Pedri. And again in the box. And Bala's got to be careful. Here's Rafinha. Away from one. Let's let go for Fermin Lopez. Surrounded by the Red Sea. Nice play with Rafinha down the left-hand side. Back to the Barcelona captain. Now Pedri. Lopez is Torres. Could turn into the version of Fernando Torres. Anfield fans have come and expect to see over the years. McAllister chips it wide for Hugo Ekitike. He's rocking the blonde locks like Torres did. Goodness me, what even is this match? Ekitike. And two Szoboszlai is grabbing Birch. And De Jong will get it away from the Hungarian. Liverpool can. Well, Barcelona thought they could break. But Liverpool defend it really well. Konate just muscles Yamal off like he wasn't even there. Florian Wirtz against Milos Kerkez, and they're making Yamal chase shadows here. Look at that, back and forth. They'll be content with a point. It's Barcelona that have to do the chasing. Ekitike down by the corner flag. Sets away from Kobashi. Salah. Lovely play by Liverpool. Barcelona cannot get a foot on them. But unfortunately, it will lead to an offside Florian Wirtz. We all know he did last time out in this stadium. Set up Szoboszlai and then smashed in the equaliser versus PSG, who have not had a lead since. Not scored a... Oh, well, to be fair, yeah, they did score a goal. Not a lead since then. Torres. What a challenge by Milos Kerkez. Szoboszlai lets it go for Florian Wirtz. Unchallenged. Spins him away into Ekitiké. And that deserved a goal. Did you see that Barcelona backline then? Scrambling. And if it wasn't for the leg of Juan Garcia. But again, this one looks for Van Dijk. It's a similar situation to which the one that he scored in last season from the corner. Pretty sure this game also was in the rain in that match as well. Szoboszlai into Aaron Birch. What a challenge that is by Kubasi. Once again, hoping to claim man the match honours. At least for me, at least. Van Dijk stepping up. Back to Eric Garcia. That goes back to Yamal. He's not really got much of a foothold on this game. Can he get also on the cross here against Kerkez? Back to De Jong. And Kerkez will hit it out for a corner. I definitely would say Liverpool have been the better side. But can Barcelona switch the tides here? Might as well go short with Eric Garcia. Not really the guy you want to dribble into the box with. Rafinha will go long. And it looked for Fernando Torres, but he's too close to Alisson, who can easily claim. That goes to Frimpong. This is Salah. Against Alejandro Balde, once again on the yellow card. They'll hope to exploit that. Here's Frimpong. Into Garcia. Salah dispossesses Balde. Back it goes with Szoboszlai. This is Ekitiké, holds it up. Once again, touches in the opposition box. Szoboszlai, away from one. And let's fly. An effort that doesn't really trouble Juan Garcia, despite the very closest to that shot towards the net. 25 minutes gone, still goalless. Wait until 80 minutes last week. Oh, Pedri. That's a poor lapse of judgment there. Here's McAllister. Szoboszlai. That's a sound. Look at this passing from Liverpool. It's ridiculous. Verts. Okay, he's down the left-hand side. As he got to Verts back in the centre. This McAllister takes it away from him. Alexis McAllister! It's saved onto the post! Unbelievable from Garcia. And now Barcelona can break here with Pedri. Show out to Rafinha, back into the wrong half. I'm going to stop the recording there. What a save. What a save. And it keeps the scores level. McAllister thought he scored. Torres. Yamal. Runs straight into Koundé. This is Ekitiké. Frimpong. McAllister again. Salah. Szoboszlai gets the chance! And he doesn't miss that time. Liverpool take a well-deserved lead. I think it's Kubasi. He just gets sent here by a little deft touch from the Hungarian. And by the time he turns back, it's already lasered past Juan Garcia into the top of the net. 1-0. "33 minutes gone." De Jong, long ball over the top. They're going to try that approach, and well, Palde might as well just get booked for simulation and get sent off there. Ekitiké. Szoboszlai. Given away to De Jong. This is Yamal. Torres. Bit of space there, open up for Pedri. He looked for Rafinha, but he can't find the gap. Here's Fermin Lopez now. And Van Dijk with a crucial interception. So right now that extends the gap between these two teams to 5. Oh, Rafinha thought he had it. And it goes to Liverpool now on the pitch. Szoboszlai, Ekitiké and Salah, they combined in Seville last week. Here's Yamal. You don't want to get him dribbling on the ball. Lopez for Torres. Can he stay on side? No, he cannot. Pass play just a smidge early. You can see him backtrack just there. It's tight, but that's just how it goes. Frimpong. Salah. Now Szoboszlai again, green grass ahead of him. Frimpong, back to Salah. Oh, that actually had a bit of potential. He scored a wonderful goal last week against Betis. And nearly added to his plethora of fantastic Ultimate League strikes with another one there. Lopez, Yamal stays on side. Liverpool could be in trouble here if he gets the cross in. He takes Milos Skriniar to the cleaners and back. Here's De Jong now with a chip ball. And between the centre-backs, that seemed way too easy. An uncontested cross like that. Oh, there to Frimpong now, and Liverpool have exploited Barca's defence again. Pedri comes back to defend. Yamal. Here's Ferran Torres. Needs more gold shirts in the box. He'll go for the back post for Rafinha. It's away by Frimpong. It falls to Alejandro Balde, who has a chance to take some time. Back towards Rafinha. He'll shoot. Back to Torres! And Barcelona level on the stroke of half time. Liverpool fans were used to seeing a certain other Torres hit the back of the net many times often here in Anfield. Many times in front of that end the cop. I don't know if I can give it to Rafinha because he shoots actually before he gets intercepted by Torres, who takes it himself and buries it for 1-1. 2 goals in 2 against 2 massive opponents. I think I got it by my own given rules. And it is 1-1 heading into the half-time break. This is shaping up to be quite the match that we're expecting it to be. Liverpool definitely the more attacking heavy of the sides. Barcelona having to soak up that pressure and hit on the counter as much times as they can. It's a real chess match. Many players performing well from both sides. Yeah, we'll get the assist actually. Yamal, we've yet to see much of him. 92 overall, but we haven't seen enough of that. 14 dribbles though, to be fair. He has lost it possession 3 times though, and not really won it back. As for Salah, he set up Somerset. I thought it was McAllister. My bad. Let me fix that. This is why we have the database, everybody. There we go. For inverts as well, Konate's pulling a real shift in at the back. I kind of want to see who was at fault though for that goal, because Liverpool's defence seemed all over the place. You've got Salah there playing centre back, and I think it's McAllister who just loses sight of him. I think Konate is the one who stepped up, but sometimes you just got to do that. Here we go. Match facts. 8 shots to 2. I mean, it's pretty much what I was saying before. Can anyone snatch this in the second half? The lead is brought back down to 2 points. Both sides will not be content with just one. They'll look to go for it. Koundé, my God! That's riled the Anfield crowd up, but I mean, it's the cleanest challenge we've seen all night. Szoboszlai into Gravenberg, chips over top looking for Salah. That's away from Kubasi, Batu, Eric Garcia, and that's well taken by Barcelona. Rafinha. Pedri. Torres now on the hold-up play again. Into Dion. This is Fermin Lopez. Back to Torres. Liverpool in a bit of panic. Balde. Trying to look for Rafinha. Great work by Frimpong. Rafinha now away from Lopez. Back it goes. And in! Torres again! A little stroke of luck this time. But he will not care one bit. Barcelona take the lead at Anfield. I think we need to see really what happens before the shot. It's a well-taken volley, though, by Torres. Couldn't miss. 2-1. Now, right. I need to see what happens here in super slow motion. Okay, so Rafinha's about to take the shot here. Konate's got in front. It's then come off Rafinha's heel. So he'll get another assist. But per my ultimately rules, if you touch it last before it... Whatever the heck counts as an assist, counts as an assist here. Alisson already commits. And yeah, what a volley. That has not taken long for Barcelona. To stake an advantage. And they could be on for more here. Torres over the top for Yamal. That's much better. Beautiful from Yamal. Can you find another shot? Are you kidding me? This kid is 19 years of age and he's doing that. He's just made one of the best defenders in the world look like a Sunday League player. That is unreal. That is 3-1 Barcelona. That is them at the top of the Ultimate League as it stands. That is incredible. 2 goals and assists for Ferran Torres. Liverpool now in massive trouble. We've seen them come back from crazier scorelines before. But my goodness. All it took was that. A long ball at the top and Yamal with some incredible individual brilliance. Torres now again. Liverpool once again open at the back. Lopez sets it for De Jong. This is now Koundé. Back towards Yamal. They're backing off here, Liverpool, into Torres. This is De Jong. And there's Fermin Lopez. It's 4! What is happening? Anfield has gone dead silent. Barcelona have turned into absolute machines. This is unreal. This is an unbelievable. It is. We've had 11 minutes of this second half, and Barca have scored thrice. Well, that's blown the game completely out of the water. And maybe there is no coming back for Liverpool now. The defence has melted like a piece of Swiss cheese. Bit of cathedral cheddar. And now Barcelona now suddenly brimming with confidence. Here's Koundé. And Yamal will need... Oh, okay, we need a bit more strength. Oh, he's 18, isn't he, Yamal? Yeah, he's 2007, isn't he? My bad. He's 19 this year. And he could end up with an Ultimate League trophy if he keeps carrying on like this. They have come out to play in the second half, and look at this from Yamal. That is in... No, just stop it. Koundé to the back stick, and Alisson's mossed 2 players, one including his own. Oh my goodness me, that was worrisome. Liverpool trapped in their own corner. Well, advance out of it. No, some impressive pressing game there. One ball over the top looking for Ekitiké. Eric Garcia will take it away from him. Yamal. Here come Barcelona again. Big challenge by McAllister. And I think Gravenberch was the one who fouled him. So Ferran Torres has done his job. 3 goal contributions. On comes Robert Lewandowski, a man who's scored 4 times at Anfield in the past 3 seasons himself. When does it end? It will be Rafinha to go short. To Pedri. Into Balde. And a little set piece routine almost put a 5th on the board. It is shades of 2020-24. Florian Wirtz. He's not looked anything like the Florian Wirtz we saw 2 weeks ago. Another change for Barcelona in the attacking front. Dani Olmo now replaces Fermin Lopez, another goal scorer. Surprised they're not freshened at the back line yet. They do have Araujo on the bench. Yamal. De Jong. Here is Dani Olmo. First touch of the ball, back towards Koundé. Lovely little play into Lewandowski. It could be 5. It is 5. This is insane. It's a finishing masterclass. And the Polish body will get a 5th in 3 seasons. Look at this sprayed through ball by Jules Koundé. It's unrelenting domination. This is outstanding football. It really is. And we've still got 20 more minutes of it to go. Anfield is clearing out. They're there. They're here. They're there. They're every freaking where. Empty seats. Empty seats. Kirkesh. Heavy touch. Yamal. Here's the young. Liverpool once again caught napping. Seems like Hansi Flick has managed to figure this team out. What a performance by Barcelona. And judging by the second half performance, they have thoroughly deserved it. Yamal's got his goal. He'll take a break. On comes Wild Cancelo. Is that going to be a right winger? Or right mid even? Okay, a bit of interesting there. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, no. Oh, Van Dijk, what have you done? Pedri. Olmo. Into Lewandowski. Held back. No foul there by the referee. 15 minutes to go. Liverpool have not laid a glove on Juan Garcia. It has been a completely different ball game. Olmo. Rafinha just doing step overs for the fun of it now. They are getting in the mood. Ekitiké. Wide to Verts. Can Koundé come across? Yes, he can. Oh my goodness. It's dog walking this. Koundé. Lewandowski. There'll be 3 humiliations in 4 seasons. At this historic ground, they love playing here, Barcelona. Except last year, of course. Rafinha. Olmo, McAllister. The champs have been made to look like absolute chumps. Here's Verts over the top for Ekitiké. Back there goes to McAllister. Liverpool have yet to make a sub even. Don't know what Arne Slot is even doing. Someone's like Salah. Can't even get past Pedri. Rafinha. Oh my goodness me, it's just too easy. The ball day into Olmo. Back it goes. Oh, look for Lewandowski. Too far away though. On the big pole. Back it goes to Olmo though. The header by De Jong, uncontested. Looking for Lewandowski again. The pressing is unrelenting for Barcelona. Cancelo. Lewandowski into Rafinha. He'll want a goal. He'll get it. And the champions, for the first time since 2024, have been hit for 6. If there's anyone that deserves a goal tonight, it is Rafinha. He gets on the right side of Jeremy Frimpong, muscles him off, and then launches one into the roof of the net. Alisson's had a real tough time in the second half. 5 conceded, 5 unanswered, 6 unanswered. Game over. Granted, it was game over by the time they scored their 4th. Unstoppable. Talk about making a statement. Salah, Ekitiké, nothing here for Liverpool. But, and it's still, again, Kubasi now with the interception. The Barca defence has turned into a brick wall now. all of a sudden in the second half. 6-1 away from home. This has been their biggest win at Anfield yet, and you didn't think they could top 23s, which was 5-1, I'm pretty sure. And then it was 4 the year after. Salah, Szoboszlai, trying to score a little respectable. And a booking for Milos Kerkez here, actually. I'm not quite sure what that was for. So it's come around here. Oh, yeah, he sliced straight into Gunday there. I'm not quite sure why Slot didn't even do any subs. They've not even tried in the second half. In it goes by Wirtz. Oh, by Pedri has won a header. What are you doing? De Jong. Rafinha. Oh my God! McAllister has put him in a spliff. Oh my now. Tabalde. It could be 7. Cancelo with a header. And Alisson has to tip it over the top. It nearly was that scoreline, and it's prevented, ironically, by a Brazilian. These are going to be some loud boos. And who can blame them? One last corner. For 7th heaven. Short to Rafinha. They'll gladly do that. He tries to dribble into the box here. Back it goes to Pedri! Oh my God. Who could have seen this coming at half time? Marcus Rashford must be absolutely elated seeing Liverpool this crushed on their own patch. Ferran Torres scored with both of his 2 shots at goal. Yamal added an impressive 3rd. Fermin Lopez slipped in the 4th. Lewandowski smashed in a 5th. And then Rafinha wallops in the 6th. All to deny Dominic Szoboszlai, who we thought had maybe even the winning goal. The one that would set Liverpool on course to victory in the first half. That was cancelled out by Torres at half time. And despite that, he's only going to get an 8.1 for the man of the match. This one I'll celebrate nonetheless. Alisson with a 4.9. Oh my God. That is a shocking stat sheet. Ekitiké was pretty much invisible in the second half. I'm sitting right. The shots were 8-2, right? 10-10. A pretty much carbon copy, or opposite copy, if you should say, of the first half, but it went Barcelona's way, and they nearly scored with every shot. It was miraculous. So, as you can now clearly see, we have a new Ultimate League leader by 1 point. FC Barcelona, the best goal difference in the league as well by far. They've trumped, I think it's Spurs actually next with them plus 17. But they're on plus 22. And they do not look like stopping. That is their 3rd win in a row. Only lost once all season, and that was at them embarrassed at home against Bayern Munich. Could it be their time? However, winning this league phase kind of is a curse. As soon as someone wins that, they don't win the Ultimate League. PSG came closest last year before losing in the final to Liverpool. I mean, Yamal with his 12th goal of the season. Szoboszlai, I'm pretty sure, got his... Pretty sure it's not that far off, you know. Oh yeah, he's only got 4 actually. I thought he had more than that. In terms of assists, I couldn't get one for Ekitiké, but Salah will get another one. That puts his tally up to... Have I missed him? He's got more than this. Has he? There he is. Wait, yeah. That's his 8th of the season. Still 4 behind Nico Williams, who did not get one. And in terms of who they've got next, so if my maths is correct, it will be Leverkusen versus Liverpool. That will be Friday at 2 o'clock. And then Barcelona are going to play host to Galatasaray. That is going to be a fun one. In Istanbul. I don't know how the kick class is going to go for that one, you know. But we'll leave that for another time. As we say, so long and good night from a stunned Anfield.